I'm damn near shaking now. I'm physically. I normally take the time to like sift through my thoughts and emotions before I like post stuff. You know what I mean? But like, I kind of do want to capture this in the moment because I feel like the emotions I'm trying to sift through right now. A lot of other Americans and other people are currently dealing with the same emotions because I know I'm a good person, right? I know I'm a good person, right? Or at least we tell ourselves we're good people, and if we genuinely mean it, we try to do things on a daily basis that a good person would do, right? And if we have anything in our past that isn't in line with that, then we spend every day going forward trying to be in line with being a good person, right? Like, I know I'm a good person, right? So I'm sitting here asking myself, like, why do I have these emotions with Charlie Kirk getting murdered and stuff, right? I'm a good person. The children lost their father. Like it's sad. It's murder. You know what I'm saying? But I'm conflicted right now. How am I supposed to feel bad, right? I want to be a good person. A good person would feel bad and offer thoughts and prayers and sympathy and condolences about the news of Charlie Kirk being shot and killed today. A good person would do all these things, but I can't bring myself to fucking do that.
To repeat, Buckwheat is dead. At this time, the identity of his assailant has not been released.
I can't do it. I want to be sad. I'm not, if I'm being real about it. Because I know that the man that Charlie Kirk was would look at a black father who lost his life to police brutality and injustice, and he would say that's just the cop doing their fucking job.
To repeat, Buckwheat is dead. At this time, the identity of his assailant has not been released.
Charlie Kirk advocates for the party that said empathy is a weakness. Charlie Kirk said that empathy is this new woke idea that leads to weakness, or whatever the exact quote was. And somehow I'm supposed to muster up empathy and sympathy for the guy that said empathy was a weakness?
To repeat, Buckwheat is dead. At this time, the identity of his assailant has not been released.
Donald Trump is in the fucking Epstein files. Charlie Kirk was lying and riding for him the whole fucking time.
To repeat, Buckwheat is dead. At this time, the identity of his assailant has not been released.
Human trafficking of women that they lie to you about to this day. But at this very moment in time, MAGA is coming for the left. And those cheering at what happened, I'm not cheering about it. But I'm not readily sad either. But MAGA is going after the people on the left that are cheering about it. And saying the bullshit, how could you do this? Where's your heart? Where's your humanity? Where is yours? We're stopping that now, dude. When the floods were in Texas and we saw that woman say, oh, we're humans too. Where is our help? But then the video of her talking about how cool alligator Alcatraz is. We're stopping that shit now.
To repeat, Buckwheat is dead. At this time, the identity of his assailant has not been released.
You don't get to hee-hee-ha-ha and lie and ignore other people's tragedy and other people's struggles. And then call good people bad people because they don't offer empathy to somebody that said empathy was a weakness. Somebody that has a long list of things that he has said and done that shows a racist mind, shows his immediate opinion on the black population. Had I been a public advocate and gone from campus to campus and public venue to public venue in the name of leftist ideology and democratic ideology, and I had gotten shot and killed, what would be his words about me? Nah, let's talk about it.
To repeat, Buckwheat is dead. At this time, the identity of his assailant has not been released.
Because the biggest bullshit right now, something that every American should be pissed off right about now, Donald Trump flying that flag at half mast, half staff, whatever the fuck, for Charlie Kirk. We had a Democratic lawmaker get assassinated this year. Tim Walz called for the half mast, half staff thing. Donald Trump didn't say anything. A literal politician, personnel within the federal government, assassinated. No half staff. No, nothing then. No commemoration then. How many kids? How many kids have died at these mass shootings at their schools year after year after year after year while MAGA and Republicans tell you that it's definitely not gun violence?
To repeat, Buckwheat is dead. At this time, the identity of his assailant has not been released.
No half mass for them. The innocent kids that died because of gun violence. Nothing for them but thoughts and prayers, and we have to move on. But same day, when Charlie Kirk is shot and killed, now they need a national commemoration. Do you see why it stops here? I'm not having the moral argument or discussion with fucking MAGA. When they can watch what happened to Kilmar Abrego Garcia or all the other immigrants that are here working, being good people that have been profiled and ripped away. I'm not going to see them take pictures in front of Alligator Alcatraz and laugh at shit like that and owner slavery and all this other stuff they think is a fucking joke. But then when their fucking mascot gets shot and killed, I'm now the bad person they're coming for because I'm not on my knees crying because he had fucking kids. No, we're not fucking doing that. As a human being, am I sad that a father was shot and killed and now those kids don't have a father to look up to? That's what I'm sad about. But you add the context and I don't know how to give a fuck. Because if it was somebody on the left, or if it was an illegal immigrant, or things like that, that died the same way Charlie Kirk died today, what would be the rhetoric from MAGA about that? If a black man being killed by some racist ass cop doesn't give you empathy, doesn't warrant sympathy or anything in your body, you just think that's the police doing their job, don't expect people to be all thoughts and prayers when your political mascot gets shot and killed. The fuck are we doing?
To repeat, Buckwheat is dead. At this time, the identity of his assailant has not been released.